Yeah.
part of the money that I want to spend on this for this grant is going to be this. But normally when I do, when I get grant money, you and I have talked about this. I'm repeating this though, because Steve wasn't in that conversation. And my hope is that he'll have a chance to watch this.
Right.
So I take some fraction of that grant money, usually somewhere around 50%, and I reinvest it into the cause, right? So in this case, you and I spoke last year about doing video capture of my office hours. And so over the summer, I spent some time researching setups that I can actually have a video camera attached to the wall that's like mobile. So I forget what I have. I printed all this stuff out and kept it in the appropriate folder so that when it's time to make the purchasing decision, I don't have to do all that research again. But basically what I want to do is I want to, on that wall with the bricks, I want to attach a camera arm, buy a camera, and then make sure that camera just runs immediately to my computer, so that I can, the moment that office hours over, use Camtasia, edit it, upload it online, and then move on, right? But all that stuff takes money and time. Like, so what, instead of having to come out of my own pocket, some people would say like, okay, you got the $2,000, put that in the bank or go buy a nice pair of shoes or whatever, right? But my feeling is always like, pay for R&D, not out of my salary, but out of the money that I get from this, right? And so like, yeah, and the reason I put that now is you guys are, I mean, you obviously did all those scholarship stuff, but you're going to have, hopefully you and Steve start to have a larger and larger portion of your income streams coming from scholarships, grants, internships, et cetera, right?
Right.
And one of the things that I would really kind of advocate for is that you guys find a way to plan so that you can use some portion of that to kick back into your professional development and then asset creation resources. Because as you teach, you guys are going to hopefully, one thing I would say as a teacher is like, I would love for you guys to learn how to make videos for curriculum stuff, earlier the better. And I also love both of you guys to have a full, as close to world-class recording studio as we can. For now, let's mean a camera, editing software. If I was a billionaire, I would just cut the check and buy it for you, but that's not the way the cookie crumbles, right? And so from that standpoint, like, just put those ideas in your mind that you guys can, if do whatever you want with your money. For me, when I get that grant money, probably $1,000 minus taxes, right? So $800 is going to go immediately into getting stuff for that next, for the Henry Fan recording studio.